pakoras and samosas at Alithia's Dubai Hills property.
So it is only Asian cuisine, huh?
Well. We will have sambusas then.
Okay, it is still Asian.
The Arabic version.
No, sambusa never came from Arabic side.
By the way, I think samosa came from what you would not like to hear, Persia.
I don't think so. I think it is like Indian origin.
Well, now it is Indian. Like biryani is Indian, but origin is somewhere up north.
I think biryani is food. Biryani originally from the Mughalais time, I believe.
From where?
Mughalais, the Persia.
No.
No?
The mandi is the form of
Persia.
Persia, yeah, Persia.
Mandi is from us.
Yeah, Yemen, yeah.
Yes.
From Yemen. But
does mandi have rice?
It's only rice.
Yes, rice, chicken.
So where does rice come from?
Rice come from Philippines.
We're going to have a great meeting today. We have lots of people joining in. What is at the latest count? We are 20 and we are ready to roll. Alifia, show me the green flag.
Take a quick picture and then let's start off.
Okay. Your last and final call to be on camera. Else you'll miss the bus.
Your first and last call to be on camera. Okay, Sardar Sheikh, Ramesh, CV, Heman Jain.
Jain Saab, aa jao.
So many Jains today. All right, going 8.
We have only Jains or Jains also from Jumeirah.
Hold
Any
that
Jumeirah
smile.
Jain here?
Oh God.
Alifia, I'm tucking my stomach in. Please click.
You need to put golgappas in your cheeks.
I need to close my camera. I can't wait more.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Okay, Bharat, go for it.
Okay, we are on the 14th of January, which is 1 month before a lot of people will spend a lot of money telling their spouse about how much they love them. Well, I would say 14th of January, you should declare love for yourself. Go to your mirror and say, I love you, I love you, I love you. And that will make an excellent weekend for you. On the news front, lots is happening. As I declared this morning, we are very, very happy in India that a movie that we thought very little of called RRR has won the Golden Globes, and for a very unusual segment, which is Best Original Song. So after A.R. Rahman, now we have this new gentleman whose name I can't pronounce, who's won music award at the Golden Globes. We are very happy. Well, the war in Ukraine continues, and just today I was saying people are now getting used to war, which is not a very happy thing, but I think all of us need to do more than just sit on our backsides and watch war happening, because war is so uncool, but it goes on. On that note, good morning. My name is Gaurav Paul. I am joining you from Dubai. And this is Entrepreneurs Connect 2.0. We are a business referral group. We connect people, ideas, and opportunities, and we are supported very kindly by Rooftop Sales. So people who have been here before on the platform will know this, but I will repeat for the sake of people who are joining us for the first time. We are, of course, an online platform for entrepreneurs to network, ideate, and grow our businesses through referrals. We have been doing this for 2.5 years. We started off our journey on the 19th of September, 2020. And that was fortuitously before COVID hit us. We have almost 400 people. This number needs to be updated, who join us regularly for our meetings, which are from 8 to 9:30 a.m. Dubai time. And over the last 2.5 years, we've had almost 3,000 people join us for the various meetings that we've had. And we have great interactions amongst us. We have inspirational speakers like the gentleman who will come up shortly, come to inspire us, tell us their stories, tell us their highs and lows, and get us to do more. Well, like everything else, we are on social media. We are on WhatsApp, Facebook, LinkedIn. And for those who are joining for the first time, I'll share a link to our WhatsApp group so you can be part of this great tribe and community. We have business sessions, we have business challenges, we have breakout rooms and education sessions. Our values: accountability, transparency, generosity, and trust. This is our team. Alifia Sura is our president. She is founder and chief strategy officer of 10x Sales by Rooftop Sales. She also has certain other activities which she will talk about when she opens up. I am one of the other co-founders along with Alifia and Anil Thomas. We have Sabri Rajan, Dr. Rajamani, Anupama Parkar, who we are fortunate to have on every meeting, as we are for Bharat Nangia, all the way from Hong Kong, as the Sindhis say. And we have Harihar Sharma, who heads our India operations and provides regular strategic input for us to grow as a community. Well, on that note, thank you for hearing me out, and I hand you over to Alifia Sura to take us through the rest of the meeting. Cheers.
Thank you, Gaurav, and welcome all again to Entrepreneurs Connect 2.0, where we business and network and we grow our connections. Very quickly, tomorrow we are going to connect face-to-face. So we've put a link in the chat. Whoever is in Dubai, we're meeting at Dubai Hills. We have one of our members, Jessica, who's traveling from Spain, and she's going to share some of her tidbits, some sort of an education thing. But from 4 to 8, we are meeting tomorrow. So if you guys can make it, put your details in the form so that we know you're coming, and exact location details can be shared after. Anil's iPhone has been posting a link. That's where you fill your introduction in the chat. So that's the only way you get to introduce yourself. Today, we have a beautiful guest speaker, Krishna Kumar, who's going to tell us and educate us a little bit in the end. So we've got to leave some time for that. So very quickly, let's have brief, quick introductions so that we can quickly access everyone else's phone books here. So very quickly, we all have a phone. Where's my phone? I have a phone in my hand, guys, which does not. Okay. So very quickly, we all have a phone and it has contact numbers in it, which belong to everyone else who's attending this room today. What we do is, in Entrepreneurs Connect, we believe in this community, which is called the 6 degrees of separation, which normally talks about connecting correctly to the 6 people around you. And if you connect correctly to the 6 people around you and the 6 people around each of those 6 people, you can potentially connect to the 7 billion population of the world. So for your own businesses, how many connections do you really need for this year from that 7 billion of the world's population? And all it does is, by changing the 6 people around you, and trying to really access correctly the 6 people around each of those 6 people. And that's what we want to try and bring it Entrepreneur Connect accessible for all of you. Okay, so what we do is we start with our introduction. We just say our name, what we do in literally 30 seconds. Today, we're going to hard stop you if you go longer than 30 seconds. Strong recommendations, position only one company or one product line. It becomes very confusing if you start positioning. I know we are serial entrepreneurs, many of us, and we want to start positioning 4 and 5 products and 3 and 7 things that we do and stuff. But believe me or not, people are taking away very little. When you give too much, they take away 0. When you give only 1, they will take away at least half. But when you give 7, they take away 0, and I can guarantee that. Okay, so if you really want to make an impact, choose your identity. What is that what you want to be known for, and pitch that product. Okay, we all do multiple things, but you want to have one face in Entrepreneur Connect. Okay, so I'll start with mine and then we start with the others. Okay. Hi, I'm Alifia Sura. I run a company called Rooftop Sales. We're in the business of helping entrepreneurs and business owners increase their sales. So here we are in January 2023. If you've not yet set your blueprint for this year's numbers, or if you did not meet your targeted revenue goals last year for your business, or even if you don't set any goals for yourself, that's horrible. You may need help. So connect those business owners with me who need to make sure that you're making your sales numbers for this year. So Rooftop Sales helps you with your sales blueprint to ensure you're making your sales numbers. Now in the chat, put Alifia and your own name in the chat if you know anyone in your phone book who could benefit from extra sales numbers this year. Any industry, anyone. So put Alifia very quickly. One, yes, that's the way. Bharat has just given one. So Alifia, Hari, Alifia, Bharat. What I will do is I will reach out to you this week and see how you can help me. It need not be you. Maybe your sales are already skyrocketing. Maybe anyone in your phone book would benefit from extra sales who's suffering. That's the contact you give to me. Okay, brilliant. Now in my list, I have Gaurav Paul next. So Gaurav, go ahead with your 30-second introduction. One product line if you can, please.
Good morning. Thank you, Olivia, for the opportunity. I represent a company called Wealth I, which you could pronounce as Wealthy. We are a services group. We have many services here in Dubai, which are relevant for people coming to Dubai or in Dubai or rest of the UAE as well. So one of the products that we have is our car rental company. It's called Acquire Rent a Car. So if you're coming to Dubai or are in Dubai, do connect with me if you need to rent a car. We have Pajeros, we have many, many other models. So do connect with me. Thank you, Alivia.
Excellent. So guys, anyone who's visiting or anyone anywhere who needs car rentals, any corporates who need car rentals, just put Gaurav and your own name in the chat. Gaurav and your own name in the chat. And from our phone book, we at least have 1,000 contacts, guys. So don't overthink. Just share a contact with Gaurav. One more thing, 2 ways of sharing a contact. One, if you know Gaurav and you know his service is good or whatever, for whatever he's asking, you can say, use my name. This is the contact, use my name. Very happy and very recommended. But if you don't know Gaurav and you're meeting him on a cold platform where you've never heard of him before, or you don't necessarily trust him, or maybe the contact you're sharing is a very senior person and you don't want to be seen that, you're sharing people's numbers and stuff. If that's not the reputation you want to be avoiding, so then what you can say is, Gaurav, here's the contact. Do not use my name, but share that contact anyway, guys, because 80%, 90% of the contacts in your phone books you're not using. That could be of help to someone else. All right, all on board? All on board, everyone listening this morning? Okay, brilliant. So share my name, don't share my name, but share a contact anyway. We want at least 50% of this group sharing a contact with each and every person that's offering. Right.
Alifa, can we take a photo before that?
We did a photo already. Let's get to
Okay.
the, we've got a speaker also, so we will do one more later. Nand Kumar, go ahead. And then we will have Harihar after.
Namaskar, everybody, and happy Shankranti. My name is Nand Kumar Menon, and I'm from Hyderabad, and I represent a company called Client 360 Cloud ERP. We are basically into three verticals: corporate branding, social media promotion, and business automation. In business automation, we deal in CRM and ERP. My ask is all business owners, SMEs and MSMEs who would like to automate their business and produce an efficient process management. Thank you.
Very well said. So guys, put Nand Kumar and your own name in the chat if you know any business owner anywhere, because business processes, CRM, ERP is a necessity for every business owner. It's extremely key and important. All right. Harihar, go next.
Hi, my name is Harihar Sharma and I represent my firm called as Bhavani Shankar Impex. I am a sales and a business coach. My offer today to the entire community of eConnect is that I would like to offer a complete free session for your business, your challenges, and creating systems and processes for your sales to scale up. Connect with me for a free session. Thank you.
Brilliant. So guys, sales is something you can never, ever ignore. I mean, people think about cutting people in your organization, but salespeople is one that you need to hire more every time you're feeling a tough time. So connect with Harihar and take the free session. It's worth everything. All right, let's have Waleed. Okay, very quickly, one more thing, guys. Since we are all attentively listening, and if you think of someone that you want to share to Harihar as a contact, feel free to send him a personal message right now and finish it off. So you can send him a personal message right away on his, you have to select his face and send a chat message directly to him. And you can share that contact off right away to him so that you don't have to worry about remembering during the week. Okay, can we all do that? All right, so not just Harihar, to even Nand Kumar, to even Gaurav, to even Alifia. If you ever thought of anyone that you want to share, use the personal message, get done right now, because then we are fully attentively listening for this 1 hour meeting. All right, let's go ahead. Waleed, go next. And then we will have Anupama after.
Yes, good morning, everybody. My name is Walid bin Jimban. I represent a company called United Trademark and Patent Services. My specific request for the Connect, the entrepreneurs group, connect me with companies who need brand registration. Thank you so much.
Brilliant. So guys, put Waleed and your own name in the chat. Intellectual property, trademarks, copyrights, these are things that can actually either make you a lot of money or lose you all the money that you ever made. So these are things that you need to start when you're young and small, not wait for a very long time. Again, you may not need it for yourself. Maybe you know someone in your phone book who could benefit that. These trademarks and copyrights can also be for international rights. For any of you who want to start your business or expand your business to the Middle East, you would probably need to protect your Indian brand names or whatever your different country brand names in this country. So put Waleed and your own name in the chat. Brilliant. Let's have Anupama and then we'll have Ananta after. For the rest of you, please make sure you're filling your introduction quickly.
Good morning, beautiful people. This is Anupama from 4C Integrated Communicators, and we are based in Dubai. A happy Makar Sankranti to all of you. 4C Integrated Communicators is basically a marketing communications agency. We manage marketing departments for our clients who do not have an in-house marketing department. Today, I have no ask or no give, but I have a note of gratitude to this platform. I'm happy to announce that I have completed my 77-day video challenge. and it has been a humongous appreciation, motivation-filled journey for me. I was speaking to almost more than 100,000 impressions on a regular basis. The second announcement I want to make is Foresee is launching a social experiment, which is focused towards businesses who are just startups or who are not doing well at the moment, to take one level up. So if anybody is interested to know what exactly it is, just ping me and I can give you the details. Over to you, Alifia.
So guys, marketing is branding. And if she can do that for herself, you can imagine what she can do for you, all of you. So connect with Anupama, put Anupama and your own name in the chat if you want anything to get done with your marketing department. It's not an easy department to have in-house, because there's so many different skills and so many different expertises that you need, that one person will never have it all. It's always only smart and wise and penny wise, pound foolish to try and do it in-house. It's always best to just get it done. Brilliant. Let's have Ananta, and then we'll have Sardar after.
Happy Makar Sankranti to one and all. This is Ananta from Onwards and Upwards, situated in Mumbai, but my platform and tools can reach anywhere in the globe. So I'm primarily an educational consultant, having various tools and platforms which add value to the schools and colleges across. So specifically, I have a tool which is NEP approved for schools, covering all the subjects and catering from junior KG up to the 12th grade, providing 24/7 support. So I'm seeking connection with booksellers in schools in India or anywhere in the world, and trustees of schools in India. Thank you so much. Make a fruitful day.
Brilliant. So guys, education is extremely key, and if we can make it fun learning for all our kids, the future of tomorrow, let's help him for that. So any school, any college, any connect, anyone that you ever know, all our kids have gone to a school, right? So everyone should at least give him one contact or one connect. He's doing it online, and he's got online libraries to make education fun. So put Ananta and your own name in the chat if you've ever had a child who's ever gone to a school, or if you've ever gone to a school, you probably have a school contact. So put Ananta and your own name in the chat. Everyone, please, let's help people around. Excellent. Ronald, you're facing an issue with the form. You've got to do edit and resubmit. Okay, because if you've come before, it will tell you you've already filled the form. You need to edit the response, go to the bottom of the form.
Alifia, unfortunately, when I tried that link, it is asking for an email address, password, and all those things. I have forgotten the password. That's the issue.
There shouldn't be any email address. Anil, can you give him the link again, please? Maybe he's talking about the Zoom registration link. Anil,
Yes, Alifia, I'm posting it now. I've been posting it. I'm posting it.
Just give it to Ron also directly. So maybe he's talking about a different link.
Ron, we follow a certain protocol, so we are happy to.
Anil can support it. Okay, brilliant. Let's have. So, guys, Ananta, you've got a few people to reach out to this week. Brilliant. Let's have Sardar, and then we'll have Saiju after. Sardar is here.
Sardar, you're on mute.
Sorry. Hello, everyone. Good morning. I represent a company called Synex. We are a cybersecurity services company, started 2 years back, based out of Dubai, and we operate in Middle East and Africa. So we have niche cybersecurity solutions. We do only cybersecurity. So if anyone, my ask is if anyone need cybersecurity services and solutions, please reach out to me. Thank you.
Wow, that's brilliant. So guys, if you don't need it, you may have someone in your phone book who could benefit, who's doing that job. And every cybersecurity person is looking for solutions, because there's so much There's so much of ad hoc stuff that it's just not completed by anyone. Nobody has a complete solution, and everyone can use a good alternate source. So anyone you know who's into a cybersecurity in any corporation, you should give him Sardar's contact. Okay, so put Sardar and your own name in the chat. Sardar, welcome to the platform, and do keep coming every Saturday. We meet every Saturday, and people will get more warmer to you and your business. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Excellent. Let's have Saiju now.
Hi, good morning all. I'm Saiju Victor. I'm representing Spectrum Solutions from Muscat, Oman and Voilavex in India. We are basically a company who is into digital marketing. What we do is that right from content writing, setting up websites, setting up your social media platforms and doing SEO, and up to every digital solutions we provide. We would like to act as, we are acting as a digital marketing department of your whatever company you are having, so that you, for every digital marketing needs, right from designing to marketing it and putting it up and pushing it in the search engines, we do everything for you. So this is our business model, and we look forward to expand our business in Middle East. Thank you.
Brilliant. Guys, Saiju from India, right? Everyone in Dubai, at least, or anywhere in the world, outsources digital marketing to an Indian company. Why? Because they're more hands, they're more clever, they're more talented, and they're more affordable for all the little things that you need to get done. So put Saiju and your own name in the chat if you know anyone who needs to get digital marketing done. All right, let's have Kanchan now, and then we'll have Ritika after.
Hi, good morning, everybody. It's happy Makar Sankranti to everyone, and it's my son's birthday also today. So trying to do two things at the same time. He just called me, so I was just a bit off on the camera, so I could not hear Anupama. I'm sorry about that. But in regard to my company, I represent Brilliant Minds. It's an education center for kids, and we are based out in Ajman. But as we are also knowing that we are doing a lot of digital nowadays, so we are also present digitally, and we offer kids STEM programs and more on English education. And I know Ron also. And he's running his center also in Sharjah, I guess. So my ask is today to collaborate with our other institutions and offer our programs in collaboration with them. That's my ask. Thank you.
Excellent. Great. So guys, put Kanchan. Kanchan, you got Ananta, Walid. So even Saiju, since I think you all are new, you've got to reach out to the people who offered help to them. So start off with a WhatsApp message maybe, or and arrange a time or something like that. But also one more quickly, when you send WhatsApp messages to people who have offered help this week, please remind them who you are and what your company pitch was, because don't assume people will remember what you are about. So don't just say, hey, I met you at Entrepreneur Connect. You said you will share a contact, give it to me. Like, you know, we don't remember who said what and what contact we offered help with, right? So again, one more reminder, if you already know whose contact you want to share it right now on a personal message to everyone. So whoever's name you're saying that I'm going to share a contact with you, you can send them a personal message right away. So we can get done a little bit, you know, at least 20-30% of the task can get done while you have it fresh. And then they can refresh later when you speak to them later. All right. So guys, education is extremely important. Put Kanchan and your own name in the chat. And it's extremely important to make kindergarten education fun and online. And, you know, at least, I don't know, in the Middle East, kindergarten education is more expensive than school education. You can get much more affordable schools, but under play school and under nursery and stuff is extremely, extremely expensive, very less choices. So if she's giving anything online, please connect her with those educators or connect her with any of those collaborators that she can expand and build and grow. All right. Okay, brilliant. Excellent. Let's have Ritika and then we'll have Hemant Jain after.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Ritika Tantia, practicing CA from Kolkata.
We help companies to get to know what is the actual profit in their business, whether the cash is positive or negative, with the help of MIS and CFO reports. We help MSME companies to know how they can benefit in their business by getting subsidy, by reducing operational cost of their business. How? Connect to me, founder of Nat & Company, Ritika Tantia. Ask, connect to me, the owner of dairy products or any Swiggy, Blinkit owners, Zomato for EV vehicles. Thank you.
Wow, brilliant. So guys, she's looking for EV vehicles and FMCG sort of products and stuff like that. But very important accountancy, CA, getting out your real profit. This can be a 5-day discussion. Your real profits and what you actually get in your P&L. Not everything. You may think you have a lot of assets, but they may not really be worth anything. So guys, if she's giving support with CA, and if you're a business owner, really connect, you may just get some new idea or something to open up for you always, So finance is extremely important. We think we're growing year on year. Most businesses, 90% of the businesses are doing the same revenue in the last 3 years to 5 years. Nobody is really growing. And if you really think you're growing 10%, guess what? Inflation is 7%. So you're just growing 3% year on year. Is it even worth your time? You may want to shut down your business. So connect with Ritika, really understand what your real profits are, okay? So, and if you know someone who's in a business and you think they're growing, but they're not really growing, give that contact to Ritika. Okay, share your name, don't share your name, but don't stop yourself from sharing that contact anyway. I don't know why only one person has offered. Nobody needs financial support in your business. You all are doing super well. All your neighbors, friends, businesses are doing really well. Guys, be ready to share. A lot of sharing we want in this group. We are helping each other. It's a completely free platform, so people can benefit. All right, so let's willingly give. Hemant, go ahead and let's have Ashita after.
Great. Good morning, everybody. This is Hemant Jain. I'm the regional director for the Alpha Group. The logo you see here in this corner. Okay, that was good to hear. The Alpha Group brings in the concept of executive boards for business owners, where we bring together business owners and form an executive board, where month on month they get coached on different areas of business, and also they engage in solving each other's problem. So collectively, each one is growing, and the Alpha Group makes a promise of doubling the business value very predictably in 2 to 3 years time. I think that's my time, and I'll pass on the baton back to you, Alicia.
Okay, super. Hemant, guys, business coaching, consulting, super important. Put Hemant and your own name in the chat. I think we're looking at the session coming up with Hemant as well. So yes. Anil is going to coordinate that for all of us. Extremely key and important. And since you already have a few names, I'm going to go to the next. Ashita, go now, and then we'll have Sachin after.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ashita Rubin. The name of my company is Coffee Bean Studio, and we are a 12-year-old filmmaking and animation production house. We've been providing our services globally, especially in US, UK, and UAE. We've been doing our animation services in these countries, and of course, pan-India. So if you need visibility through videos, then I'm the right person who would help you. Thank you so much.
Wow, I love that energy in sound and voice, and so important, right? Like if you're shy of camera, maybe she can do some part for us. Great. Video is key. Google is no more searching text and characters. 90% of search volume has already gone to video, and all that we say is also getting searched. So guys, video is extremely important. If you guys have not yet gone into video, take help and get it done. It's not necessary that you need to do the super challenge like Anupama, 75 days of recording on your own. But she got 100,000 views every day or weekly that she did, right? So that's the reach that you can have. We cannot anymore, the way to go to market has changed drastically. You cannot be calling everyone anymore. You got to market one to many. And digital marketing, video marketing, these are the ways to reach one to many. And that's the only way this market works, if you want to reach many more. Otherwise, you'll just be haggling for 1 call, 10 calls, 15 calls. But you can actually do 100,000 calls a week if you do the social media marketing correctly. So video is key. Ashita, you've got a whole lot of people to reach out, make a note. Sachin, go now, and then let's have Vishal after.
Thank you, Alifia. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I represent the Be Your Own Boss podcast. It's a show where we hear from entrepreneurs about their stories, some very practical tips, and some inspiration for anyone who's aspiring to start a business or have already just started a business and can do with some help. My ask today is if you have, or if you know someone who has made the transition from being an employee to an entrepreneur, please connect with me. And also, if you already know everything about business, don't listen to the podcast. Otherwise, I think everyone can listen to the podcast and listen to the stories and get some help from some tips and inspiration. Thank you.
I think the don't think of the pink elephant is so powerful, right? That don't think of the pink elephant. So don't listen to this podcast. Yeah, right. So it really works, right? So I think nowadays the time is more about people who had left the job and got into business, have gone back to a job. That transition is happening more and more. But guys,
yeah,
look out for people.
Just wanted to clarify also, failure is not, I mean, it's a stepping stone, right? So anyone who has failed as an entrepreneur, I love to interview them as well. I do have a lot of, show episodes on my podcast where we have, I've interviewed failed entrepreneurs.
Anupama, you're not a failure, are you? Are you kidding? Who?
That's a stepping stone, Alifia. Until unless you fail, you don't succeed.
Absolutely.
Haven't we all failed sometime?
At least you know all the things not to do, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, lovely. Let's have Vishal. Go ahead.
Good morning, Vishal Topuria from Ayush Organics. We are in herbs manufacturing business. As you know, Indian herbs is very popular worldwide. So if anyone in your contact who are dealing in herbs, or any member, if any entrepreneur require any type of premium herb, please connect me. I am from the Gujarat, India. So we can supply all types of herbal to you. Thank you very much. Once again, Vishal Dobria from Ayush Organic. Thank you.
So guys, put Vishal and your own name in the chat. Vishal and your own name in the chat if you know anyone who's into medicinal herbs or any of these herbs which go into the chemical industry or in the herbal industry. So put Vishal and your own name in the chat. All right, let's have Nitin now, and then we'll have Zulfi after.
Morning all. My name is Nitin Chandra. I have a company known as Varshesh Industries Private Limited. We are into civil engineering design consultancy as well as IT. I kind of noted down this point, so that I don't forget it. Connect with me if you want any guidance on automation. That's the IT part. And my ask is I'm looking for project development in IT customization for whether it is CRM, ERP, or automation, civil design engineering too. Great, thank you.
So guys, let's put IT is something which is off the shelf items can 99% of the times don't work as you grow into a bigger organization. Once you become more and more bigger, you've got to have more customized, so we may start off our businesses with the Zohos or with the HubSpots or like whatever, but as you start growing, you definitely need more custom created ERPs and IT and stuff like that. And Nitin can consolidate different things and put it together for you. So if you have more than one outlet, you have more stores, you've got to customize things a lot. And this can get very, very challenging. So put Nitin.
And for past, sorry, I'll just take 5 seconds. I'll just cut in.
5-10 minutes.
I have been experimenting with Chat GPT for quite some time, including the artistic thing. So yeah, just wanted to share that.
Okay, great. So he knows all the things that we don't know. So guys, connect Nitin and put your own name in the chat. Excellent. Let's have Zulfi go ahead, and then we'll have Balmeet after.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Alicia, and thank you for again having me in this platform. It was really great last 1 week. Today, I'm here to ask for my company, Jazz Technologies. We are a hospitality IT focused company. So we primarily deal with end-to-end IT solutions for pre-opening hotels, renovation hotels, rebranding hotels. So software and hardware, infra, etc., etc. So that's my ask for today. If you have, if you are owners of hotels, or if you are a part of a management of any hotel, consultants, or if you have connects from hotel ownership, I would appreciate if you could share and connect me to them so that I can give some of the best solutions for them. So we are known for reducing 25 to 30% of the overall capex and opex of hotel IT, overall for an annual expenses.
Super. So guys, Zulfi has been an IT manager or a regional IT for Hilton Hotels for the longest amount of time in Dubai, in the Middle East.
Hilton and Intercontinental.
And Intercon, yes.
I was part of the opening of Intercon Festival City.
Yes.
So I was,
he's
that
been a
was one of my
hotelier into
flagship,
IT for the longest amount of time, and now he's helping hotels reduce the cost, because it's humongous, the amount of cost that hotels end up paying, and they just mundanely buy certain technology, and most of it is a duplication, and most of it is an overkill on the budgets and costs. So if you know any hoteliers or any hotel developers or any hotel consultants or owners, he has certain softwares that can actually cut down that cost of operating a hotel. And he's worked with the multinational groups, right? So he knows exactly what people are buying and what all can be reduced and removed completely. So put Zulfi and put Ali and your own name in the chat if you have any developer, any hotel, anywhere in the world, because softwares are always global. So anywhere in the world that he can support. All right, let's have Balmeet, and then we'll have Ravi Ram after.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Sethi, Balmeet Sethi. Sorry, my video is not on, but we got two verticals in here. I've been IT consultant since last 20 years. I have my own company, and we support IT networks to SME sector. Another vertical, which is like a brand new baby, is we assist people buying and selling restaurants. So anybody who wants to buy or sell a restaurant in Dubai, I'd love to connect with them. So my ask is any person who is interested in buying a restaurant here. Thank you.
Wow, excellent. So restaurant business is never down, but it's the most aggressive and the most competitive. And there's always changes in restaurant ownership in Dubai. So guys, anyone knowing anyone who's buying restaurants or some more IT, please connect with Balmeet. So put Balmeet and your own name in the chat if you have a contact or connection for him. He's in Dubai and he can support you. So just one more time, guys, everyone in Dubai, we're meeting face-to-face tomorrow from 4 to 8 at Dubai Hills. Gaurav, if you can put that link one more time in the chat. If you need to come, please register. We don't have a lot of people we can accommodate, but let's see if we need more people.
I'll put the link in the group, not here.
Put it in this chat, no? So people can register quickly. I put earlier already. If you dig up.
No, I just joined from my phone, so there's an issue.
What will be the
Anish or
time,
Bharat, if you all
Alicia?
can put that in. Or Waleed, if you can put that link in.
1600 hours to 2000 hours.
And what is the time of the meeting?
4 to
4
8.
p.m. to 8 p.m.
The group link. I'll send it again in a bit.
Thank you.
Okay, let's have Ravi Ram. Go ahead. So put
Namaste
guys,
all.
everyone for restaurants, selling, buying, anything, or anyone who's interested in that sort of a business, this thing, put Balmeet and your own name in the chat. There is Gulf food coming next month. So more and more happening in Dubai for food business. All right, go ahead, Ravi.
Yeah, Namaste all. This is Raviram Narayan from Bhuvitva, basically a property consultant based in Whitefield, Bangalore, Karnataka. We help people to buy and sell apartments, villas, JV lands, and villa plots. We also do documentation regarding properties. So, my ask for today is please connect me to your friends, relatives who wish to sell or buy properties in and around Bangalore, Karnataka. Thank you.
Wow. So Bangalore is the IT or the Silicon City of India, right?
Yes.
The Silicon capital of Silicon Valley of India.
Yeah, now property prices have gone up and it's steadily going up. So people who want to invest in Bangalore, we help you to sell again and make profits too. So,
Okay, brilliant, excellent. So guys, property investors, India is booming. And India is better than China because there's very limited place. In China, there's a lot of land. In India, there is 1 billion population with almost 1/3 of the land mass. So, property prices will always increase, always in India, because there is no place, really. So put Ravi and your own name in the chat. Yes, Bharat?
Can I go next?
Yeah, sure. Okay, go next.
Okay, so
you filled the link, right, Bharat?
Yeah, I've already filled.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So guys, Alifia has put a very good post in the morning about grand celebrations of Dragon Fest or the Chinese New Year in Dubai. There's a grand parade going on. There's a grand parade in Hong Kong as well. The government of Hong Kong is doling out $100 million to the retail industry for giving to people like from all over the world to come to Hong Kong. Touch base with me or extended arm in Hong Kong to know more what perks, and there are some free tickets also available. Pick me up. Thank you. Bye-bye.
So guys, Bharat is based in Hong Kong, and Hong Kong is obviously booming. I think the market has picked up again a little bit. So anyone needs any extended business in Hong Kong dealing with different companies. Now, let me remind you all one more time, because even Ravi didn't get any references, and Hong Kong and Bharat is, you need not be the one who needs these services. We are encouraging you to access your phone book. How many of you have at least 100 contacts in your phone book? So from 100 contacts, we can definitely share one contact, right? Does anyone know anyone who lives in Bangalore and has bought an extra second home? One that he's living in and he has bought a second home for himself or something. That's the contact you can share with Ravi. If anyone has any business that he's doing with Hong Kong or getting products imported, exported, or has a branch office in that place whatsoever, or potentially not having a branch office but wants to extend his business to Hong Kong, that's the contact you share with Bharat. Okay, so put Ravi and your own name in the chat, or put Bharat and your own name in the chat. Sachin, you were raising your hand. I'm going to call you in a minute. So guys, let's share something or the other.
No, I was just saying yes for the Bangalore question. Please go ahead.
Okay, good. So I put Sachin's name with Ravi. So Ravi, Sachin will share a reference for you. Brilliant. So
thank you.
I'm sure we all have some.
I would like to take Bharat's contact, because last exhibition in Connect India, I saw somebody from Thailand, not from Thailand, Taiwan, displaying their optic fiber lamps, beautiful lamps, but I was not able to connect. If you could find those optic fiber lamps who export, I would love to buy. We have an online stores, we have a lot of demand for that. I would like to connect with Bharat regarding this.
Excellent. Great. Awesome. So brilliant. So for Bharat, I put Ravi's name already, and for Sachin, I have put Ravi. Bharat. For Ravi, I put Sachin's name already. Okay, let's have Geeta. Mudit, I got yours. Yes. Let's have Geeta, and then we'll have Ron after. Go ahead, Geeta. Oh, okay, no problem. Let's have Ron, and then we'll have Geeta and later whenever she's ready.
Thank you, Alifia. This is Ronald Oliveira here. And Alifia said education is very important, and I totally agree with her. And I knew someday Alifia would say this. That is the reason 3 years back, I had started a coaching institute in Dubai called Zillion Pathways Coaching Institute. And we train students for foundation courses like math, science, and languages, as well as we help students to prepare for IELTS, TOEFL, GMAT, GRE, SAT, JEE, NEET, all these exams, competitive exams. My ask is very simple. If you know of any parents who have children of age group 10 to 18, please connect them to me so that we will handhold them till they get an admission in any of the universities, whether it is UAE or abroad or India, anywhere. That's what my ask. Thank you, Alifia.
Amazing. So in other words, if you know any parents who don't sleep at night because their children are between 10 and 18 age, because most of them don't sleep because they don't know where the kids are going to get admitted. And it's so difficult with children these days to even get them to get, so do these GRE tests, and most of the time I think the kids avoid it because they have a fear of not being able to do well. But if you can give them coaching, or if you can, give them a little bit of a back end support, maybe their fear and their resistance will overcome with that. So connect them to Ron, guys. I mean, this is
sorry, Alifia, just to add one more thing, we are also very popular institution for coaching, public speaking as well. Just for your information. Yeah, for students and adults as well.
Okay, lovely. Excellent. So Ron, you've got a few people you need to reach out to. So do that this week. All right, let's have Geeta, are you good now? Just shout out whenever you're good. Santosh, go now. If you are not good, Geeta, I will introduce you later. Santosh, go ahead, and let's have Mudit after.
Hi, so my name is Santosh, and I help people to live a life even after they die. And that I not do with help of any black magic, but using the power of social media, where you can create your amazing, beautiful video in the form of video, and you can share your amazing knowledge, skill, expertise with the people in beautiful form of video. And if you already know this half magic, then I can help you to bring the audience by managing your own YouTube channel. That's what I do in a short span of time. Thank you.
That's brilliant. Again, guys, video is key, and unlike some other platforms, we don't restrict multiple people from the same industry to come and pitch, right? Because we want to encourage everyone to benefit as much as you can. Video is absolutely key. I'm going to also encourage you all to, if you've got business already, because I know some of us have been coming over the last 4 or 5 weeks and 2 months or whatever. And if some of you have had some good wins, or some good wins from sharing of the contacts or connections and stuff, do feel open to, give that in as a feedback, as a testimonial or something, so that, it can encourage and bring up someone else's momentum as well. So feel free to give out a shout if you've had some good business opportunity that you managed to close, or a good reference worked out for you or anything. All right. So that could be another thing that we do. Santosh, you have a whole lot of people, so go ahead, connect with them this week. Let's have
Santosh, this is Ravi here. Sorry to interrupt. Where are you from? Not able to, you're on mute.
I am from Bhopal, India.
Okay, great. I'll connect you after this meeting. Thank you.
Okay.
Alifia, Geeta is ready, she said.
Okay, Geeta, go ahead. And then we'll have Moderator.
Good. Thank you so much, Alifia. Good morning, everyone. Wish you all a very, very happy new year and absolutely cheerful now because I just met my son. So he was with me for the last two weeks and we had a wonderful time. We met after for almost three and a half years. So he's back to the US, though it's a little slope right now, but I'm feeling good. So I'm Geeta Krishnan. I'm a behavioral soft skills trainer for the past 20 plus years. I've trained in India as well as in the US, pan-India, in Fortune 500 companies. My core focus is gratitude leadership, which focuses on how we can be more instrumental and by appreciating each other as a team, by appreciating ourselves and understanding how gratitude is important in our lives. That is my core program, which I conduct. And apart from that, all other soft skills training programs, including selling skills and also how to handle difficult customers, which I've been doing for a number of recent clients. So my ask is to connect with HR consultants. And also I have a gratitude radio show. So if anybody would want to be my guest, please reach out to me. I'm reviving it again on my YouTube channel. So I would require Mr. Sony's help. So I would connect with him also. So thank you so much. That's from me, Geeta Krishnan. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of the day.
Brilliant. So guys, Geeta and your own name in the chat. She is into gratitude and helping people remember to be thankful more than just being in the wanting mode of your life. Be more in the thankful and gratefulness mode of your life, which is the secret to getting a lot more. And especially in the corporate world, you know, where everything gets so materialistic. So in the corporate world, she's looking for HR contacts. Anyone knows any HR contacts anywhere? I think most HR are always struggling to get good content for their employees, and their KPIs are where they can get more trainings for their, that's their job, right? So most of them are always looking for alternate new ideas. So if you know any HR in any organization, put Geeta and your own name in the chat. And especially if you know a number that you want to share with her, you can even do it now. Send her a personal message in the chat right away, and you can just put that in right now for her. So it can be done. So you don't need to think about who you said who we will share later. All right. So for everyone, if anyone knows anyone's contact that you want to share, has anyone got a personal message from anyone yet? Or has anyone sent a personal message to anyone with a contact? Yeah, Ashita and Saiju, great, awesome. Ananda, okay, good. So you're also sending personal messages. So get done with it, right? So you don't have to worry about taking homework for the week. A little bit, 30% of the homework, like my kids do. They say I finished in school. Whenever I tell them to do homework at home, they say I finished in school. I don't know how that works. Would it? Go ahead.
Hi guys, good morning. Happy Makar Sankranti to everyone. And Lodi has just passed away. So I hope you guys have a lot of fun. So guys, I am Mudite Bagaria, interior photographer. Sorry, a commercial and advertising photographer specializing in interior and fashion photography. Because I believe in creating memories that last for longer, whether it's for your personal brand or for your maybe anyone who can use it even after, you know, ages, in preserving the memories. So that's what I do. And I want connections from interior and fashion industry. And I would, my gifts are, I can connect you to advertising agencies here in Delhi and HR heads. Also, I just want to give a shout out to Bharat sir. Yesterday I had a wonderful Zoom session with him, and where he shared live contacts with me of few people, and that was awesome meeting him after a very, very long time on
30
Zoom.
seconds, buddy, 30 seconds.
Yeah, so that's about me, guys. Thank you. Over to you, Alifia.
But yeah, guys, quickly, he's our youngest and the most energetic member. So and he's into fashion. And so guys, if you know any fashion designers who need to get into good pictures, good videos, good photography, he's your man. So he's looking for fashion designers, interior decorators, contacts. So put Mudit. So you definitely may not be with any sense of fashion in yourself, but definitely know someone. If you know anyone in the fashion industry, send that contact to Mudit, and Mudit will do his thing and he'll call them up. So you can share your contact or no without your reference. Okay. I think everyone's done. Is anyone else left to have not introduced yourself? Krishna Kumar, I don't think you filled the link. Do fill the link anyway. All
Okay,
right,
I'll do
brilliant.
that
So
soon as
let
the
me
first
call over. Is it going to be Anil or Gaurav to introduce our guest speaker?
Gaurav, Alifia.
Gaurav. All right.
Send him a
have
personal
Gaurav.
and send him a personal mail too.
Hi. Good morning. Once again, I'm speaking to you while on the move, but I don't need notes to introduce my dear friend, Krishna Kumar. I've known Krishna Kumar for almost 20 years. He was in the region in the Middle East for many, many years. Like Ronald mentioned on his chat, Krishna Kumar was a very senior person in the supply chain and logistics business. And then he made enough money to retire to the beautiful city of Pune. He and I have been in touch off and on. While I was in Saudi Arabia a couple of years ago, he reminisced about his time in Dammam. So let me invite our dear friend Krishna Kumar to talk about his experience as a CEO. Krishna Kumar, all the best.
Thank you, Gaurav, for that nice introduction. Everybody can hear me, I hope. So good morning to all of you enterprising people from Entrepreneurs 2.0. I hope you have your strong cup of coffee to keep you going through my talk on innovative business strategies for CEOs. And that's what Anil wanted to speak to you about. Thank you, Anil. And thank you, Gaurav, for this opportunity. My name is Krishna Kumar, and I'm very pleased to talk to all of you early this morning today. I've spent over 30 years in the Middle East, and I've been fortunate to work for some premium brands like Maersk Group, Kanu Group, Johnson & Johnson, and Colgate-Palmolive. In the Middle East, I headed Maersk Inland Services in the region as a managing director, and later as a director for South Asia. Later, I was the CEO for Kanu Group logistics business of the Middle East. I started my career in Johnson & Johnson as a junior accounts clerk. I've done 4 large business turnarounds in my career, and presently I'm the owner of and founder of Cubicos Consultancy Private Limited. We specialize in building and rebuilding business strategies, consulting on business turnarounds. Cubicos, interestingly, is an anagram standing for Qatar, UAE, Bahrain, India, Kuwait, Oman, and Saudi. So I assume that most of you are entrepreneurs and are the CEOs of your organization. And as a CEO, each of you must be engaged, hopefully, seriously with a strategy to take your business to the next level. In fact, I think even how to become a CEO is a matter of strategic planning early on in life. Nothing big in business or in personal life happens accidentally. It is all about strategy, whether you do it consciously or subconsciously. Let me jump straight into the topic because I'm sure this is of interest to all of you, waiting to understand how perspectives can change a business model. Innovative business strategies suggest building of strategies. This is typically a 24-hour workshop. Normally I do, and I will try and condense that in 15 minutes with the key features of my thoughts. It will be a straight talk, gentlemen and ladies, and I will not use any PowerPoint presentations and impress you with my very limited technical abilities. In my experience, many companies have a strategy, mission, and vision documented, but seldom reviewed. Quite often, the strategy remains static for several years. Remember that in the past, there were golden years when a company would survive for decades with little or no competition. Now that timeline has shrunk to perhaps 1 year, during which you can enjoy the honeymoon of a brand new product or idea. If you think that you have a great product or service that is unique and that you have a competitive edge that cannot be challenged, then think again. All business models, ideas, services are reverse engineered and copied within a year of its launch. Very rarely in today's world do you see companies that have monopolized and patented products that will live a long life. Therefore, it becomes absolutely important to stay on top of the game. So the very first intelligent move that I recommend that you do is to create a dynamic rolling strategy that must be reviewed and revised at least once in a year. You may have a 5-year plan and a roadmap, but look it up every year at least once and revise it for the next 5 years all the time. With that simple foundation idea, let me quickly tell you that the key is to start strategizing, is to check, is your business going to be disrupted in the next few years, if not months? So the question is, are you the next candidate for disruption? And then you lose your business. So how do you do that? I suppose you all have strategy meetings where all your managers are called to discuss strategy and innovation on a specific date and time. You call all of them, you send the Outlook invite, and they all come. From my experience, this does not work well. It is a well-nigh impossible task to assemble everyone in one room on an appointed hour. Each will have a load of operational daily challenges bothering them, and then ask them to switch off and then think strategy. It is never effective. In my opinion, you must meet instantly when an idea hits someone's brain. No time to lose. Call everyone, talk about that idea, silly or not silly. So here is what I suggest you do. Write down everything that is contributing to the success of your company in the past and now. Imagine you own a transport business. Write down on the flip chart the reasons why your business is successful. Remember that you don't measure your success always as a percentage of sales, but rather how many new competitors came in and how are they doing. Their business could have been yours, isn't it? So stretch your mind and your imagination before you stretch your strategy. Go back to the zero base. So on to the flip chart, write all the reasons why your transport business is successful. Let's say you own 100 trucks. You have a cream de la cream customer list. Your profits are sizably growing, and so on. Now flip the page and tell your team that now you do not own a single truck anymore. How do we do business? And yet, how can you make profits and revenues? I'm sure that must have how Uber was created. That must the way it must have been created. So this is your first strategic evaluation to realize like how tsunami hit the shores that you are going to be disrupted. How soon are you going to be disrupted? This scary thought will propel ideas on the blank page of your flip chart. Now remember this. There are very few old brands that are still very successful. Coca-Cola, Colgate, Lloyd's, IBM, all over 100 years. Some of the massive global brands less than 50 years old are Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, Reliance, Adani. But none of them are less than 5 years old. So their ability to stay undisrupted for such a very long period of time is perhaps the key. So look at the possibility of disruption in your business. On the other hand, you and I know that the giants who fail to innovate, such as Kodak, Polaroid, Nokia, and so on, are also examples that you must look at. The competitive edge fades away faster. You think you have a competitive advantage, and you think you have a smart idea and path breaking. However, unfortunately, a smarter guy comes along, copies your model, cuts and pastes it through the chase. Now, unfortunately, creative services are not copyrightable. I could be wrong. Ask at any point, what will be your business model and whether it is under pressure. Is your business model coming seriously under pressure? And because of what? Test the exit of each dependable variable. Define causality and casualty. So hence, reimagination and reengineering is the key. Swiggy, Cloud9, Cloud Kitchen, Netflix, Airbnb, and so on were all probably created out of the sheer need to displace a traditional player with a surprisingly new thought. But remember that serving the customer better and faster is and will be always at the center core of this thinking. Now, how well can you serve? How better? Not in percentages, but exponentially. Now, I'm sure you must have watched the latest Tom Cruise blockbuster, Top Gun, Maverick. Now, let's think about what Maverick means. Maverick is someone who is unbranded, one who doesn't belong to a group. He is on his own. The Maverick goes about quietly bringing serious disruptive changes without making the waves. Let me tell you about an incident yesterday. I was taking a ride to the bank in an auto rickshaw in Pune. The rickshaw's meter was not working, and I struck up a conversation with the driver as I usually do. The rickshaw driver told me that he used his own rickshaw to transport potato samosas to all the movie theaters in Pune. He had a total monopolistic control in that sector. He sold nearly 3 lakh or 300,000 samosas each month. Priced at rupees 20, he made 60 lakh rupees or 7.2 crores a year. He owned a factory and hired an army of rickshaws to deliver them. Now, why a rickshaw and not a bigger vehicle, I asked him. Because he says, I can maneuver my rickshaw, the three-wheeler, through the dicey traffic easily. The point here is that he drove one himself. So he knew the logistics. He was a maverick, no brand, no fanfare, no ads, but a quiet success. Now think about this versus your social media propagation. The theaters were happy because they got it for rupees 20 and sold it for nearly 5 times that cost. That leads me to the next logical point. How do you strategize? Do you do strategic reviews with your so-called core management team? I think yes, isn't it? Now, here is a trick that you may want to employ. As a consultant to several companies I have worked with, I use this technique extensively at my clients' workplace and with a huge measure of success when I help them with the strategy overhauling. Now, remember that an independent pair of fresh eyes looking inside your business seldom gets to strategize objectively, because the people who work in the company influence them. So leave the strategist and the consultant alone and let him do his work. You think you know your business, and that's nothing wrong with it, but seldom you get to strategize effectively. So it is like missing the forest for the trees. Now use a group of mixed employees, right from the top to the man on the ground floor. So how far do your reviews go? Do you visit your customers and suppliers to find out what they are up to? Not to make a sales call, not to ask for more business, but to ask them what's happening inside their business. Are you aware that while you are building your percentage growth assumptions based on historical data, your customer is busy making serious plans to disrupt you? I have known several businesses going kaput because they were working with customers who they thought were going to be with them forever. And these customers created those services themselves. I have known suppliers who created these services themselves and become competitors to the customers they serve. I have known business owners letting the key employee join in with disruptors to do some espionage on them. Now, this is wrong, but it happens. So strategize with a diverse team that is all-inclusive. Your people know more about your business often than you do. We are so boxed into thinking on a daily basis that we forget to climb up the mountains and take a look at the distant horizons. So the next big question to ask is, why are you in business? For the profits? Well, that is a short-sighted thought. For the love of it? Well, there is too much drama there. For leaving a legacy for your children? Well, I think the kids will throw it out of the baby with the bathtub unless they are Mukesh Ambani's children. Lucky if you do have them. So why is the question? Why are you in the business? Answer it sincerely first in front of the mirror of your bathroom. If you can tell me once if any of your employees from down the line has ever approached you as a man on the helm of affairs and asked you a question, sir or madam, what is your mission? I'm asking this because I want to go with you and achieve it. I'll be surprised if there's an employee who walks into you and asks that question. If they do, they are your prize champions. I hope you have read Simon Sinek's path-breaking book called Start With Why. Now, I am now going to say the first thing that you must do before you do any of the above. So who is your think tank team? Who are your execution team members? Who are the expendables? Expendables are the guys who will go any mile to make this happen, knowing very well that they may die on the road to success. Because I have seen great strategies die at the altar of execution. So that is the first thing to do. Ask for help. Get an expert on board. Think along with him or her. You don't really need, nor can you afford, the McKinseys of the world. So friends, the logical conclusion of what I just said is we all need a strategy to strategize, don't we? So an innovation strategy, a disruption strategy, a stay above water and fly strategy. Are our innovation strategies aligned to our business strategies? Are we with the world at this moment? Do we know where the world is going? And so on. But remember that you, as a CEO of your organization, is responsible for the strategy, innovation, re-engineering, and sustained success of your company. So it starts with you, the CEO. I hope you all have some food for thought based on what I said today. Let me inform you quickly that I'll be conducting a one-day workshop in Dubai in March titled How to Become and Think Like a CEO. This will be in collaboration with Zillion Pathways, owned by our friend Ronald Oliveira, whom I know for 30 plus years, who is also in this meeting right now. Remember, this is not only for those people who are aspiring to be a CEO, but also for those who hold the title, yet need to revisit, to re-engineer their approach for greater success. You can find me on LinkedIn as Krishna Kumar Srinivasan, and my email ID is krishnarthi, that's KRSNARTI @gmail.com. See it in your chat box shortly. I'm happy to take any questions if you have. I hope you enjoyed what I said. Thank you for listening to me. Over to you,
Yes.
Alifia.
Thank you so much. So guys, it's for the people who are relatively newer on the platform. We do this little bit, because I think ever since we leave school, most of us stop learning. And I would say most of us. And when we get into business, we think we know it all and we think we're just applying. But sometimes with a refresh learning or a refresh sharing or a refresh on what is happening, or, just a flashback also when it's said or given by someone else, it gives us an opportunity to wake up. And what you do with that opportunity is something that is totally up to you. So thank you, Krishna Kumar, for sharing such a beautifully orated content on a few mind-opening facts and figures. How many of you actually think you felt bad about yourself when he said a few things, a realization that you're in that boat and you're missing that boat of disruption? How many of us have actually thought about disruption? Strategizing on something different, adding a new angle. Kanchan, you can share if you like. Adding a new angle to our business. How many of us actually do that?
Actually, I would just like to say that whatever Mr. Krishna Kumar mentioned, I could relate very well to those points, because I do struggle in certain areas being an entrepreneur, and sometimes it becomes a one-man show, and we need to have support, And what he mentioned, I can, feel that there are certain points which I need to correct or rebuild within myself to come to a good level of performance. So thank you so much, Mr. Krishna Kumar. Thank you.
So I think since we have about 5 minutes odd left, let's all announce if any of you have a to-do list of 2 or 3 things you want to apply immediately, getting inspired from his talk. So if anyone wants to share what's that one thing or that 1 or 2 things that you want to immediately apply Yes, Gaurav, go ahead.
Well, I want to apply a disruption list for all the 7 businesses that I oversee.
Do that. And once you do it, announce on Entrepreneur Connect that reference to this meeting talk given by Krishna Kumar on CEO's mindset, that you achieved it or did it or failed at it as well. So please, even if it didn't happen, I think we need to just come back and say, well, look, I thought I'll do that, but it didn't. I failed. Yeah, Bharat.
Yes, I have been doing a lot of disruptions in the last few months. This brings a lot of confidence that this is the way to go. And quite a few things planned in the coming 2 months. You will be listening on the EC2 platform also. Disruptions which are important. In fact, I'm coming from a recycling plant in the morning today. So I'm out today. You see me dressed up. And a lot of things when you go and see, there was a time machine there, some gadgets from old and now there. So what all disruptions, the biggest example I saw there. And Krishna Kumarji has really put some confident focus to that again. And I intend to do that as we go on.
Thank you, sir.
I think I want to say kudos to 2 members of this platform that I personally know. One is Bharat, who is almost in his 60s, and he's more connected on LinkedIn. He's actually our platform's guy who is actually using the social media and, at that age of 60 to really be relevant and to do what what's the new trend, if you will, of maneuvering and doing something completely different. And I also want to say kudos to Anupama. I think she's on her, to do a social video, and she had this entire fear of coming on camera and, all that stuff. And she had to overcome it, and she went out and did that 70-day, which is, the youngsters today are doing it seamlessly. But some of us are so apprehensive. And how many of us would never record a video? Let's be honest here. How many of you would actually, me included, I've not had how many of you would actually never record a video just because of
Alifia, I started that, and Anupama, so happy that she followed it. I dropped out of 35 videos, and then that was it. And excuse me, I am not 60. I am 16. Turned 61 just now. Don't say I'm less than 60.
It's just a number.
I'm going backwards.
You're going backwards, yeah.
Hi, Alifia.
26.
Alifia, this is Ronald here. If you allow me just 30 seconds, because I have been getting a lot of questions on my inbox asking when is the workshop of Krishna Kumar. It is in the first week of March in one of the star hotels in Dubai. Those who are in Dubai, please take advantage of this. Krishna Kumar, what you have seen is just a trailer, a picture abhi bhi baki hai. So you have to really listen to Krishna Kumar, one of the best speakers I have ever seen. Of course, we have shared the stage in Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, and other places in the past. But when it comes to experience, I think this workshop is going to be one of the best you could ever think of. And if you definitely for Entrepreneur Connect group, we will definitely consider a very special discount because Krishna's company and my Zillion Pathways are in collaboration for the Middle East business. So please get in touch with me or Krishna anytime. So I welcome all of you. Please do come and let's all meet. That's a good opportunity to meet as well. Thank you so much.
So guys, we are meeting tomorrow. And one thing we like to do, at least with Entrepreneur Connect, we believe that every content and every intelligent sharing can be shrinked to 10 to 15 minutes. And then out of choice, you're free to invite people to come to a 1-day session or a 3-day session or a 5-day session, because, it doesn't make sense to have 25, 30 people listening for 1 hour to a topic which may not be out of their own interest and out of their choice. To be mindful and respectful of everyone's time, we invite experts to come and give a 15-minute sharing on certain topic of their own expertise of their lifetime. Like right now, last time we had Geeta doing the gratitude for all of us, and we did like only 10-15 minutes on it. So just to give you a feeler and a little bit of a tester for that little experience of a new idea or a new concept or a new theme. And then with will, you're welcome to go for a 1-day session or a 5-day session or whatever that particular domain expert is offering for doing for everyone. So yeah, Sachin, go ahead. I saw a message from you, I thought. Was it on WhatsApp? Oh, okay.
That's WhatsApp. That's separate.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you said, all right, brilliant. So excellent. So with that note, thank you, Krishna Kumar. Any afterthoughts or any?
Welcome. I think there is something that I would like to say, that Lincoln once said that some people achieve greatness, some people have greatness thrust upon them. So lots of startup or entrepreneurs or young people who start business and never wanted to work or get disappointed with work and their experiences there, and step out from a junior position and start their own business. And they have the business card. Let me be honest and frank here. They have the business card that calls itself CEO. Now, the title CEO is just a title, but what goes behind it to earn the credits that bring you to the position of CEO often is missing. And therefore, you'll see a lot of entrepreneurs wasted or losing out in the market, or because of lack of experience and understanding how to run a business as a real CEO, correct? Because they don't have the experience. Now, this is the opportunity. That's the kind of people I'm looking at in the workshop, to help youngsters or entrepreneurs who never experienced the position of a CEO in a large company and do not know what it takes to manage a bandwidth of functions, departments, people, cultures, and then come and fail. So in order to avoid that failure, I offer this at a very small investment price that allows you to check what is missing, right? It is like, I always tell the people, write a CV, please write a CV and date it 5 years, and then put in that who you are and put all the qualifications, the skills and the knowledge and the qualifications that you have at that point in time. And then you know what's your gap. What does it take to reach there? And that's what I try and achieve to try and help people. Thank you very much, Alifia.
Well said, Krishna Kumar. And I hope it rings.
Krishna Kumar, I have a question. Alika, if you can allow me.
Yeah, we are over time though, but.
Would 1 day suffice to learn all that you have learned in 40 years?
No, because of course not, because the 1 day is just to open the minds up, and then we intend to launch much more serious programs and maybe in fact go to the individual's business and help him through that. So that's what the intention is. The 1 day is purely a teaser, just to excite people.
So any learning always starts with awareness. So what you don't know that you don't know. So that's what it is, right? So an introduction session is always about awareness, and that's where everyone needs to start off. And then you see what you need to do, self-learn, find alternates, whatever, and take your journey. And that's how it all gets started. But learning is a must, and it's always something that you need to continue doing.
Absolutely.
And 85% of the world's economy is driven by entrepreneurs. Unfortunately, SMEs, small and medium-sized entrepreneurs, 80% of the world's economy is driven by small and medium entrepreneurs. And something that Krishna Kumar said, how the bigger platforms work, how the bigger Fortune 100 companies become so scalable. Why some people are only talking about running one branch office and one office and stuff, and how some people talk about 70 outlets and 80 countries and 126 and $1 billion and things like that. So very different. Most of the SME entrepreneurs are coming from family businesses, and they don't necessarily know the corporatization world of an IPO generated company and things like that. So sometimes when you work with professionals who worked in the corporate and come into a training sort of a thing, something new opens up for everyone. So with that note, encouraging everyone to stay tuned, keep being on our platform, make sure you're all in our WhatsApp group, all the new people. The contact list for today is going to get shared in the WhatsApp group, and we see you again next Saturday. And please spread the word.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Joining our group every week.
Thank you, Alifia. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Krishna.
Thank
you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you all. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
All in the
Bye-bye.
WhatsApp group, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Olivia, can we close the live stream?